Are you ready to pass go and take a walk down Newberry Street on the Monopoly board? This November, local businesses, landmarks, and nonprofits will be the stars of the game. And if you have a favorite spot right here in Boston, you might be able to get it featured on that board. So joining me now to explain is John Marano, and of course, Mr. Monopoly himself, to explain all of the festivities that are exciting, that happen right here in our backyard, really.
No, we're super excited to be here. This is really the culmination of all the cities that we've done in the United States. Boston feels the most prestigious.
Yeah.
So we're just excited to be here and make something that represents Boston and the best and brightest that make Boston what it is.
I like that. Mr. Monopoly Man, Mr. Uncle, Rich Uncle Penny Bags. Are you liking Boston so far? That sounds good. So, John, I'll ask you, I know that there was one done for Cambridge, one done for Worcester as well. What was the process like for those boards being made?
Well, really, we look for places that have a lot of local pride. And both Worcester and Cambridge had that in spades. That's why we're here in Boston now. We want to get the community involved with all these additions. This is not Hasbro telling Boston what we want to see from Boston, or some guy from New Jersey telling you what, or telling Boston what we want to see. We want the local community to point me in the right direction while we're kind of making these selections.
Yeah, how does the community get involved to do that?
So we actually opened up an email account. It's
nice.
Boston@toptrumps.com.
Okay.
Nice and easy. And send me everything and everything. It's my job to go talk to everybody in Boston that makes Boston what it is.
Yeah.
This isn't just the restaurant edition of Boston Monopoly or the hospitality version of that. We want to make sure that we get a wide array of businesses and locales to feature on the board.
And I'm excited about the board. So I have a bone to pick. I know this one is always on the board, free parking, something that would never happen here in Boston. So my suggestion is maybe we do like a Boston parking ticket in bright orange. And then you don't get free parking, you just get a parking ticket, because that would be spot on.
more close to how Boston is represented. Hey, listen, that's what we try to make this as true to life as we can on these editions. But it's a good suggestion.
Okay, I'm glad I could get my suggestion in there. But overall, what are some Boston, have you guys discussed already some landmarks that will be considered and some other places that will already make it to the board?
Yeah, for sure. We do our best to keep everybody that's involved with the edition a secret until the launch of the game.
Smart.
Just to build as much anticipation as we can.
Okay.
So I can't necessarily say who, but if you take a guess, we've probably talked to them.
Okay, all right. I like this. Anything else people should know about this board?
Really just send me everything that you have in mind. We want to make sure that this is a game made by Boston for Boston.
Yeah.
And I want it to be as accurate and exciting as we can make it. This is a big deal for us.
And people can find them in November at their local bookstores and other retail places as well, right?
For sure. We prioritize local businesses in town to carry the game. We do work with Amazon as well as Barnes & Noble as our national carriers.
Okay.
But we want to make sure everything about this game sort of has the community in mind.
All right, so you heard the man. Make sure you get involved, because we don't want to hear you upset if a certain place didn't make it. But also, I'm going to just tease this now. When the board is revealed, we want to see it first.
We can make that happen.
Sounds good. Well, thank you, John Marano. And of course, my rich Uncle Penny Bags right here. Can't wait to see what the board looks like.
What a fun job.
I'm really looking forward to what that board is going to be.
What if you had to pick one?
Landmark first, you pick first. I mean, Fenway's like a given.
Fenway's a given. I was going to say Old North Church.
Ooh, that's a cute one.
Old North Church has to be on it.
I gotta actually think about this. That's good.
And then you send in your ideas, because we want to get the game that we want, you know?
Yes, please email them for real. So we can have feedback.
I have to say, props to you on the parking ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no free parking in Boston.
That has to be on
Parking
the board.
tickets only.
Yes, parking tickets only.